Well, we're back with another one of our daily devotions, and trust that you're having a good day and a good Friday evening, and thankful for another week as it's come by, and then thankful for some things that we get to do this weekend, and we're excited about the Lord's Day and opportunity again to broadcast our services. But I want to share a thought with you today and use another illustration and tell you a little story just about our day. And these can be very troubling times. As a matter of fact, I did my radio broadcast for this weekend and tried to talk about encouraging ourselves and not being weary in well-doing and not being weary in our mind. But I want to read a verse to you about our responsibility to one another. The Bible says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse number 11, "Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do." And here the challenge the Apostle Paul gives to the church of Thessalonica is that we're there to comfort ourselves and to encourage ourselves. But then the Bible goes on to say that we're to edify one another. And to edify literally means to build up. And today I'll just tell you a quick story and show you a little thing that we worked on today and give you this illustration. Today was one of those frustrating days. It seemed like nothing wanted to work right, and the things we're working on weren't working out, and then you get a phone call about another problem, and all these things are going on. And as I left where I was and I picked up my phone, I saw a voicemail, missed call from somebody, and it was just one of our members, one of our ladies called and said some encouraging things and appreciated something we had done. And I thought to myself how the Lord knew when we needed that encouraging. And I say this because the thing that I have to remind myself is God uses people to encourage people. And as a pastor, sometimes I'm guilty of just receiving encouragement, but we have a responsibility, the Bible says, to give encouragement. You'll never know what a kind text or a call or a voicemail or a card, what that does to lift one another. So I'm going to challenge you while we're going through this pandemic as a child of God to encourage or strengthen one another. And you'll never know what this word of encouragement does and how God will send it right at the right time. And I'll show you I'm back on the stage and just show you kind of what we've worked on today and this last couple days. And this is the floor box, and this is where all the microphones plug in. I'm standing at one that will be in front of the choir, and you can actually see they actually soldered all these little connections today, and you see the blue Cat 5 cable, and you see a place to plug that in. And there's actually 6 of these floor boxes all over through here. If you look over to my right, you see 3 of them right there, the one that go underneath the pulpit, and then over on the other side. And all those wires go over to one box, and I'll show you that another day. And then from that one box, this is the amazing thing, it goes back to the sound booth. And so it's amazing technology, but it helps us get the words out and the truth out. And I thought about the communication and how that all works today. But my challenge to you is to communicate something kind, something nice in the next few hours or even a few days so we can strengthen and encourage one another.